myoglobin, hemoglobin, and requires a moist seed cooking method or grinding. Grinding will grind up the connective tissue to make it palatable. Moist heat will break down the connective tissue to make it palatable. Okay? Anaerobic is the lighter muscle. Okay? And this avails itself to a dry heat cooking method. Understand what I mean by avails itself to? It can be cooked with dry heat. The anaerobic muscle doesn't want to be cooked with dry heat. What happens when you cook this with dry heat?
It seizes
It seizes up and gets tough. Okay? So we are trimming pork loin, which wants to be cooked with dry heat. It'll be served next door. You've eaten probably about 30 pounds each in the 3 months that you've been here. Okay?
Probably.
Right? So our mission is to remove the aerobic muscle and leave the anaerobic. It's very easily identified. And there is this, what's called reticulin connective tissue. Reticulin is this cobwebby stuff which holds these two types of muscle to muscle together. Okay? So I like to say follow the reticulin road to trim that away. Okay?
On pork, I know it matters on like beef tenderloin, but on pork, like pork loin, do you need to remove the elastin as much?
Not as much. No. Yeah. And again, that's a judgment call. But I mean, for our purposes, where it's being served, it's not that big of a deal.
Gotcha.
Okay? That's not to discount you guys or anything like that. It's just fact. Okay? Trim that off, and then I'm going to cut straight to the cutting board where that ends. Now, you will all be grinding meat at some point. So we are nice to the grinder by trimming it in grindable chunks.
This is the aerobic?
This is anaerobic, this is aerobic.
Okay.
Dark is, why is it dark?
Because it has more hemoglobin.
Yeah. Think of aerobic muscle activity. When you're working out, you're working your aerobic muscles. Okay? I'm going to put my trim in here. All right? I'm going to do the other side, same thing. So this is, which holds this muscle onto the spine. Kind of important, isn't it? Just follow those chains. Now, here, you could follow that, but I want you to sort of leave it on there. So at this point, you're going to cut straight down. See that? See the difference? I don't want to cut all that off of there. Because I want it to keep its shape. So that when it gets portioned, it'll be easier for our friends next door. Here, and trim some of this fat off. Now, I would sometimes save this as fat back, but I've got about 100 pounds of fat back in the freezer right now, so I'm going to compost it. Different cutting projects. This is why I like to keep the cutting projects on separate tables. Oh, you didn't get any buckets yet, sorry. I need a bucket, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Trim off some of this fat. And again, if you cut into meat, that's bad. Don't do that, Michael. Do as I say, not as I do, right? That's really bad. Okay. I want to leave a thin layer of fat on there. Okay. That's pretty much it. That is ready to roll.